As we see these replays, a very excited German quartet are being interviewed by the stadium interviewer. Great run.
Thompson of Norway, see there.
Last two finals on the track then start with the women's 4x100 meters. So in lane 8, Slovakia, the quartet is Strikova, Kovarakova, Karatova and Faraj-Pour ran a national record in the heats. They're in lane 8. Lane 7, the silver medalist from 2 years ago, Poland, with the quartet of Sielska, Wojciech, Stefanovic and Horovska, who moves to the anchor leg. Here come the Germans. They've already got a gold in the 4x4. Can they? Women at the 4x1. The quartet of Wieland, Preppens, Fetch and Ernst. All relay specialists, none of them ran individually in this competition. But they can really shift a gear in the relay. Switzerland in lane 5 with the 200-meter silver medalist Leonie Pointe on the second leg, added to Bertigny, Caligiuri and Becerra. The Turks also ran a national record in the heats with Ake, Sila, Osisti and Ceylan back for more in the final. Australia, Georgia Harris, the 100-meter gold medalist on the first leg, followed by Edwards, Inkster and Milan. Be hoping to grab even more in this. Thailand with Simano, Kanonta, Petraska and Fekton also ran the same quartet in the heats, and on the inside one change, Mondal, Rajajan and Vadluri joined by Ansi Sojan Ebdapili on the inside. China won this title 2 years ago, but it was Switzerland who won before that. In Naples in 2019, the team of Cora, Acho Jurquier, Del Ponte and Dagri. A new quartet today, though, in lane 5. For women, a huge cheer for them as they launch themselves into the first leg of the final of the women's 4x100 meters relay, and going well immediately. The Australian Georgia Harris, the gold medalist, has given Australia the lead, going down the back straight to Christy Edwards, who is 5th in the 200 meters. Australia have lost a bit of ground on that, though. There's a problem out wide for the Poles with the changeover. We'll find out about that later. Coming flying through, though, the Swiss in the middle. They might have the lead coming into this final leg, but they're being chased after by the Australians. Soraya Becerra up against the Australian Jessica Mila. Who will it be? The Germans coming as well. It's going to be a blanket finish. Oh, it's absolutely tight as anything on the line. Well, I usually sell myself there with a guess at who's won, but boy, oh boy, that was tight. Australia have been given it by 1/100th of a second. .46. Germany confirmed in the bronze medal to go with the gold in the 4x4 earlier in the day. It's a great performance by the Germans when you consider that none of them were in the individual 100 or 200. But together, they must have been practicing those changeovers, because that was very smooth. They weren't really expected before these championships to really figure. So then in fourth, Poland in fifth. That's perhaps the surprise. Turkey in sixth and India in the final place. So another first. Australia's first victory in the 4x100 metres relay for women. Honestly, I wouldn't mind betting it's the first when you look at the men's as well. Just having a quick flick through there, it is indeed their first sprint relay gold medal for Australia, men or women, at the World University Games. So then let's take a look at this. Well, they put Georgia Harris on the first leg, and why wouldn't you? She's got a fantastic start, and it set them on the way really, really well. Down the back straight, the 200-metre racer. This is the longest of them if you get the changes right. Harris to Edwards, Edwards to Inkster, who was a 100-metre semi-finalist, handing over to Jessica Milat, who was a semi-finalist in the 200 metres. And look at the way they overhaul the Swiss. Nothing that Soraya Becerra, who wasn't involved in the individual events, could do to stop her from coming through and taking the gold. There are the Germans, maybe not quite as smooth as they managed in the semis, but still a very, very good run. And they were catching on the last 50 metres or so. Terrific speed being shown by Jolina Ernst, but out by a metre. Well, whilst we see these replays, a very excited German quartet are being interviewed by the stadium interviewer. Great run. So involved in that lean for the line that she didn't even celebrate going across the line until she had completed the job. It's a double gold then for Georgia Harris. 100 metres gold medal earlier in the week, and now the 4x1 to go with it. Didn't run the 200, but it's Australia who take the gold medal in the women's 4x100 metres relay. A first for them in this event, and indeed in the men's, if you take that into account too. Switzerland take the silver medal, and Germany surprise with the bronze.